Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Simone C's. I am back with another energetic tap in. And I just did a whole 10 minutes and I had no sound on TikTok. So I guess they want me to do a full message for this one. Okay. The message is a channel message, and I had a dream to follow this message. Okay. I'm going to give you the overall energy. There's definitely a fatality of a main character, a masculine energy, okay? This could have been somebody that somebody was living with, okay? I have to use this again with Big Deck and Kipper energy, okay? So this is going to be a Big Deck energy reading again. The underlying energy surrounding this message is two-faced energy. So there's definitely somebody who's friendly yet deceitful. So this could have been somebody's friend or somebody who's tied to their family. Somebody has ties to somebody's family, okay? Family dynamics are influencing their relationship. It definitely has to do with a Ten of Swords energy that caused the fatality, okay? And the truth, I guess, this spirit, it's not I'm guessing. The spirit needs the truth to be known, okay? Push and pull energy is also here, okay? So this person definitely had experienced a big betrayal. And I was getting kind of Judas energy, okay? This has to do with some type of a father figure or an authority figure or a boss here who could have been faced with making a big decision, okay? And with thoughts here in reverse, it's like somebody could have been heavily overwhelmed in this energy, okay? Now, I got some downloads, and in the energy, I'm going to give you what came out in the downloads, okay? Palmdale is very, very significant, okay? I got something about traffic control. I got something about scam emails and a whistleblower. Something significant about pine cones. The Air Force Plant 42, and the NASA Armstrong Flight Research Center. The crows started crowing at 12:23 when I started tapping into these downloads, okay? And that was giving me a sign that I was getting the messages. I was hearing clearly. Then I got Pier 88, Palmdale, and someone who could have just had crab, or could have been or will be meeting at a place. So there could have been some type of meeting or encounter. Pier 88 Palmdale could be significant. And it made me think about, in this energy, okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of crab boil and seafood. I've been wanting seafood like crazy, y'all. And this energy also, because of my dream, I'll get to my dream download, 313 on the clock. It made me think about this encounter that I had years ago when I had some crab fries, right? And I had went to this restaurant in near my hometown out of Oakland. Shout out to Chef. I had got this seafood plate and it was crab fries, right? He didn't have nothing to do with this, so I'm not saying that it's him at all. I had the crab fries and I had leftovers, so I had left the leftovers in the refrigerator. Well, when I went back to eat the leftovers, I ate them, and all of a sudden, I just got real sick. My throat was burning, and I just felt like, nigga, I felt like I was about to die from that shit because I had an anaphylactic reaction to it. And this is where that drain cleaner shit comes in. It was like burning like acid. And I've had this experience before several times. When I was younger, I would always get this feeling of like acid reflux, but it was just burning my throat so badly. So I ended up having a bad asthma attack as a reaction. I had an anaphylactic response. I'm in the hospital. They doing all these tests. Finally, I get better. I get out the hospital or whatever. I was down bad though, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a little minute to recover from that. I get out the hospital and I it was like it happened all over again too. Like a couple of times that shit happened to me. I get out the hospital and they have to do tests on me because they couldn't find any, what they concluded was that I was allergic to shellfish, okay? So I had to go and I'm like, well, I'm going to take some allergy tests because I've never been allergic to shellfish before in my life. So I take some allergy tests and I do all of this, and turns out no allergy to crab, no allergy to shrimp, no allergy to shellfish. I'm not even allergic to the shit I was allergic to when I was younger, which was corn, soybean, and peanut. I'm not allergic to anything like that anymore after I get all these tests done. So, my spidey senses went up. But this is what led me to this too, Cole, and I'm going to get into the dream in a minute. So, I was being led to reflect on that dream when I felt like I had that acid. Well, it had to be something was happening, particularly to me, because nobody else had that reaction, and they had the same shit I had. So, I also seen somebody being fired for destroying company property in this download, but needing to be called back in to help with a government assignment. A welding could be very significant. So somebody could be a welder or a plumber too. Somebody could have worked like those types of odd jobs. But I got a lot of military energy, okay? Then I got a father who had PTSD, mental health issues, and drinks. There was something also about a handgun. Heavy on torturing and tormenting a soldier or a commander-in-chief. So a lot of military energy, and this is why this person could have had PTSD, okay? 5555 was showing, and 222. Then the crows started crowing again at 12:53. So a 30-minute interval, I was hearing the crows calling. So between midnight and 1 could be significant. Again, a plumber or a welder. I was getting a lot about decapitation too, okay? Now I'm going to get into my dream download. I was in this big ass facility, right? And it looked like it was like a government facility, no lie. I was searching for this crab. Now, I don't know why they showed me crab in this situation, but I feel like this crab is representative of whatever was taking place in this energy, whatever was taking place in this facility. But I feel like it's a person, but they showed him to me as in a crab form. So a cancer could be significant, okay? I don't know what was so specific about it, but I'm the one who kept seeing it. And then when everybody else would come looking for it, it would hide. I was the only one who could see it. But everybody else was looking for it and it would hide. I gotta flip my necklace around. Then there was like a crew of people who came in on one scene in my dream. And they had this long ladder, and they had to climb the ladder to get into the ceiling, into like a little crawl space in the ceiling. Kind of like an attic, but it was like a facility, so it was like vents and shit up there, right? Well, while they was climbing up there, it was like droppings coming out of the ceiling. And like literally there was like little like trails of droppings everywhere. I don't know if it was actual crap or what was being dropped, but it was dropping out of the ceiling, but there was droppings everywhere the little crab went, right? So I was laughing because I was like, what the hell is going on? Because now I know I'm not tripping, because I know y'all see this. This is evidence that something is here, but they still like disregarding what I'm saying because they can't actually see it. Only I can see it. Then I found a part of the crab's leg, right? So the crab leg was missing, and I took the leg to my uncle so he could see that it's really a crab in here, right? Then he took the crab leg and he ate the meat. I don't know how significant that is, but I'm like, what the fuck? He ate the meat and it was still cold. It wasn't cooked. And I was skeptical about eating it, so I didn't, right? Finally, I found the crab in like this big ass display case, right? It was like a window. So like on Stranger Things, when they had that little Vecna, that tentacle that Vecna had, it was in that display case. That's kind of what the crab was in, right? And I found it in that case, and I was looking in the window at the crab, and it was like faintly breathing. So it was still alive, but it was struggling. I could see it's breathing, but it was dying out. It looked like it was drying out, and it looked exhausted. It was red and white, so it looked like it had already been cooked, right? But it was still trying to hold on. I realized that it was on its last breaths before it just expired, right? It was on its back in the case, and his legs were extended, and it was underneath a heat lamp. So it seemed as if it was being intentionally drained of its energy by being placed in a non-aquatic environment. It was being cooked, but not by boiling. It was by solar heat. So it was being tortured, okay? Tortured. There's going to be something significant about being tortured, okay? And I kept seeing videos about a military person being tortured, okay? A lot of military energy. So I'm going to get into this energy, and I'm going to get into each area surrounding this, okay? This fatality and this man, okay? Change is in reverse with the 9 here, and then there's short illness here, okay? You see this man giving this person a cup? So I don't know if this military personnel is the ancestor right here, but I'm feeling like it is. Okay? Theft here, okay? Theft and fatality. Damn. Oh, that's falling on top of this 10 of Swords energy, y'all, okay? Let's see if I can move it so y'all can see it a little bit more. Theft and fatality is falling on this 10 of Swords energy. So give me something on Two-Faced. I got my big deck energy too, and I got the Kipper. This is Rainbow Kipper, and I got the other Kipper. It's a challenge, a gift, okay? And you see these 2 hands and coming on Two-Faced? Challenge is a gift, and this person is supposed to be giving this person something, okay? So this person, this Two-Faced person gave somebody something, okay? And this could have been in that Judas energy, whoever this Two-Faced person is. What's this family dynamics energy? Living room. This person or these people could have been living together. This could be a family dynamic, okay? This person has family ties to this person. So this could have been a family member. What's this push and pull? With the push and pull in their relationship causes emotional instability. Something about December 29th. I get a lot of December energy, and the Nightmare Before Christmas energy kept coming up again, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Push and pull, win lots, okay? And that's in reverse. So something could be about bad luck, somebody losing a lot, okay? With the push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. It's a lot of hot and cold energy, and somebody could feel like they just can't win in a situation. Something about a good outcome at the bottom of the deck. And rich gent, okay? There could be a rich gentleman, very wealthy, who has a lot of good luck. November 13th could be significant. There's something about a short distance. I mean, this card says a long way. Somebody is in his thoughts here, okay? About leaving or going somewhere. How to get around something too, or how to get... Give me something on long way in reverse, Spirit. Because I want to know why this person is feeling like with long way in reverse. It's giving a short distance. How to do something quick. Okay? Swiftly. It's giving like a short distance. So kind of like a shortcut to something. To becoming a rich gent. But this is surrounding somebody who's very two-faced here in this energy, okay? Give me something on this gift. High honor. There's definitely some military energy, okay? Because these are soldiers, okay? This challenge is high honor. And I was getting, again, somebody torturing some type of commander-in-chief. Now, high honor also comes to me as ancestors, okay? What's going on this gift? The Lovers and a main female in reverse, okay? So there's somebody who could be two-faced, a main female in a situation who this person could have been dealing with or in love with this Lover's energy. They could have been dating or in a relationship. A friendly situation. This is a secret. This is something that was a secret. Someone who is friendly yet deceitful. Okay? What's on this push and pull and this rich gent and win lots? A meeting in reverse. There could have been some type of a meeting. And the Eight of Swords energy is a trap. That's why I'm getting that meeting at that place, okay? Put it in the upright. I'm being led to read these in the upright. There could have been some type of meeting in which somebody was supposed to trap somebody. Or they are supposed to. This could be a warning. Family room of fucking again, okay? Living room and family room, okay? So there could have been some type of meeting in this person's family room, okay? Or a family was meeting together. Now, I just seen a message in reverse. What is this theft and fatality spirit? Oh, the Seven of Cups is in reverse. This is that family tree kind of energy. There's some type of illusions or something. I've been also getting DNA. Something about DNA. A change in some type of DNA or changing some type of medical, because this gives me like blood work and testing. So it's like changing some type of, I heard splicing. This could have even been changing somebody's medical files or medical records, or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's giving me that story that I'm telling you about how I had that medical emergency, but it wasn't what it appeared to be, okay? What is this living room in this family dynamic? Influencing the relationship, somebody's in despair. It could be this person or a family who's in despair because of some great fortune in reverse, something they're not getting, something that they're blocked from, okay? Queen of Cups energy. And it's these storks with this nest. This is like building a foundation here, okay? And you got the Eight of Wands energy here. It's like something swift taking place but being blocked from it and not receiving this great fortune, which is why somebody's in despair. And it could be behind a child here. Because I did see that stork energy. Somebody's marriage or commitment could be ending. Let's get the overall energy here. Thank you, Spirit. Earth energy, okay? This could be an earth sign energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Masculine or feminine. It's time to take action in this Aries energy, okay? New moon in Aries. So an Aries could be significant. You are very close to achieving your goal here with the gibbous moon. Thank you. Step out of your comfort zone here with the North Node. I feel like somebody wanted to step out of this comfort zone, which is why this theft and fatality is here with this 10 of Swords. You are good enough with this Moon and Virgo here. So there could be a Virgo and Aries energy here. There's some type of secret. Emotions are running high. This is why I feel like this is just despair energy. Somebody's emotions are running real high. Somebody's very much in despair. What's this family room energy, Spirit? Give me one on this family room. Communication is key. This is Gemini energy. So again, with this meeting and communing with this family energy, it could be a rich gent. Very, very lucky with this win lots energy. This rich gent could have been communicating with this family. It's something about not being exposed, okay? They don't want something to be exposed with this Mars energy. Is there anything else on this Moon and this Lover's energy? Bring love into the situation here. Aquarius energy here. That's in reverse. It could be reversed on this main female energy. Okay? With this Lovers. Who is this Lovers energy? Who is this main female? Nothing is yet set in stone and your commitment is being tested. Exactly. Somebody's commitment was being tested in this situation, and it has to do with some type of gift giving from some type of two-faced person. And there's two ways you could look at it. There's a Leo energy here. You could look at this as being received or being taken. Leo energy heavy. Don't let pride get in your way. And then Gemini energy heavy. Okay? So let's get the big deck so we can see what this is all about. Spirit, give me one. This could be an Aries feminine as well. You could be an Aries feminine energy. Does not have to be. But it's giving heavy Aries feminine energy. Eight of Coins is at the bottom of the deck here. This is something to do with working. So again, this could be some type of authority figure or a boss. Somebody's not going to receive great fortune or is not getting some great fortune. An unknown adventure awaits in this relationship here. I'm hungry. I've been fasting, so hungry. Yeah, the Three of Coins. Something is not working out. Whatever this is in a collaboration is not working out. If it's not or it didn't, okay? Something didn't work out. Or it's not going to work out. Temperance in reverse. Something is not stable in this energy. This is about holding back and abstaining. But somebody could be wanting to come forward here. Somebody could have a lot of addictions too. Not ending the cycle here. Okay? Now we got the Ten of Wands energy. Somebody is heavily burdened here, in despair here, okay? Family dynamics influencing the relationship. So whoever this person is, it could be a masculine energy who's in despair. But I feel like it's family that's influencing this. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Cups. This could have taken place in the past. When it comes to this theft and this fatality and this betrayal. And the Five of Coins, somebody was left out in the cold here, okay? The Hangman, somebody sees a different perspective here. Somebody's getting a different view about why somebody's left in the cold or why somebody could be in lack. And it has to do with this Ten of Swords energy and a theft. Now take those downloads as it applies to whatever situation, but this is the overall energy here. Two of Coins energy. It's like not juggling something anymore. This can have to do with finances because it's Pentacles. With this rich gent, somebody was testing somebody's commitment. I feel like in this Earth energy, this could be an Earth sign because Virgo energy did come up, but Aries energy here is something about taking action to achieve a goal. You could be very close to that. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Yeah, the Fool. Somebody could feel like a fool. This guy gives you, every time I look at this, is gluttony energy, okay? I feel like somebody in the past took a leap of faith to cause some type of betrayal that had to do with theft and a fatality. And so they could move on to calmer waters. And Nine of Swords, somebody is not like getting out of their head. So somebody else could have escaped this and not moved on to calmer waters and is not stressed out about this, okay? The Ace of Wands. Or somebody could have left here and didn't think no more about it. This could be about traveling too. I'm hearing something about somebody's conscience. Unconscious? The Tower. There's definitely a Tower moment here. You see this lady is laid out here. Drain cleaner just came up again. Somebody could have took a leap of faith to try to cause a tower in somebody's life. The Lovers is also Gemini energy. There could have been a lot of gifts to test his commitment, but with nothing is yet set in stone here, and bring love into the situation here in reverse. It's kind of like how can I put this, Spirit? Because there's no love here. There's just gifts. So it could have been like equal give and take energy. With this nothing is yet set in stone. Give me one on this. Your commitment is being tested. Will bring love in the situation on this gift in reverse. Aquarius energy. Somebody could have been testing somebody's commitment to a situation or their commitment to whatever this betrayal is. Yeah, the Five of Coins. She's being left out in lack energy. And the Hangman. Exactly. Somebody has some type of new perspective. A new outlook on why somebody's in this Five of Pentacles energy. Yeah, intuition. This Queen of Cups energy. Somebody's very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very loving, very nurturing, very caring. And in this High Priestess energy, it would match that energy. Who is in this Queen of Cups energy, Spirit? Give me more. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. I feel like somebody didn't want somebody to use their intuition. But somebody could see somebody's intuitive in this energy. Somebody could now be gaining awareness that somebody is intuitive and very caring, loving, nurturing. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle is going to be approaching. There's going to be a tower moment. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is about thoughts here, communication. Virgo energy again with this you are good enough energy. Cancer energy was also peeking out. Something about a long way. Yeah, luck is on your side in this energy with this Sagittarius new moon energy. And this luck is on your side. Meditate and contemplate is here. It's like getting out of your head when it comes to this. There's some ending coming. There's going to be big changes coming with that 55-55 energy. But with that 2-2-2, they're telling me that you are in partnership with your spirit, guys. Your spirit is, yeah, prosperity lies ahead here, okay? And there's going to be some secrets that's coming out. Like I said, Aries energy, okay? They don't want to be exposed, okay? But it's about not getting something or not giving something, okay? A lot of control energy. Let's get the true crime deck here and see what's going on in this situation. Spirit, give me a little bit more clarity so we can see what this betrayal consisted of, what these people did, what this person did. It's surrounding a family. Had to do with life insurance in a home. A child could be involved, so this could have took place to it. They could have did this to a child. Mind control energy, but that came out in reverse. That they can't control this person's mind, okay? So it was kind of giving like, I'm not going to say MK Ultra on a family level. It could be like conservatorship or kind of having a power of attorney or something like that. Control over their assets and their mind, you know. But a serial killer could be involved in this situation. And they're trying to clean up something, okay? They could have hired somebody to clean something up. A handler. And this could have to do with some type of revenge, okay? I was seeing a sniper too. Abuse and neglect is at the bottom of the deck. Yes, something could take place with some neighbors. This is what's hidden. 101 is significant. This is what was hidden. It was a cover-up for revenge. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could have been a gift involved. All this gift energy. Somebody could be gifted. Some child could also be gifted. There could be some type of natural disaster taking place. It's kind of like giving me a prediction of a natural disaster with egotism in reverse. Somebody needs to get out of their ego. Or there's going to be this tower moment, okay? Because somebody is very connected to the cosmos here with outer space. I'm hearing you are what they say you are. A superstar. So have no fear. The camera's here. It's a female energy, okay? Who's under surveillance. And it could be under surveillance by a family, okay? Justice is going to be served here. There could be some type of power supply. This person, oh my God. Why is power supply here? Somebody could have wanted somebody to commit suicide. There's going to be a confession. Someone is about to confess their true feeling. Why is power supply here, Spirit? Yeah, cross paths. A destiny encounter is about to happen between you and somebody. This could be like an energetic connection. I'm hearing power couple too. This could be having to do with some type of power couple. Friendship test. Somebody is not a real friend. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. So somebody could want, yeah, this is a handshake. Some type of a deal. Partnership. This was a cover-up. Somebody didn't want their truth to be revealed. Boundaries, respect. Somebody does not respect somebody else's boundaries. The other person respects your personal space and boundaries. Okay? They're not loyal and they don't respect your boundaries. And they have a hidden agenda. Okay? But it's no longer hidden. That's what it is. Someone has a hidden agenda and motives. Okay? A hidden truth here. That facts haven't fully been revealed. Somebody could want to confess. You're going to receive a new perspective. Or somebody in behind the scenes could be receiving a new perspective here. Seeing things. I hope this helps. As to why all this stuff was taking place. Because there was some type of betrayal. Somebody was trying to block out somebody from exposing it. Yeah, bad influence energy, okay? And it was a joint evolution. This was two people. I heard influence in the beginning. Somebody could be, there could be some type of distance in between this relationship, okay? There's going to be some type of breaking news in regards to this. It's a lot of gossip here. So some temporary distance. This could be a lot of gossip that causes a lot of distance here. Rumors are spreading very quickly here. About why you're not in this inner circle. Why you don't be dealing with people, okay? Because they play too many mind games. Okay? It's triggering. And that you could be exposing lies about these people. And the truth is eventually going to be exposed. Nothing can be hidden under the light of the universe. You keep spreading positivity, okay? You are in a safe space, but I feel like wherever this is at, it's not or it wasn't a safe space, okay? You have people who have a silent resentment toward you, but they could be trying to keep up appearances. You could question whether these people are loyal or not, okay? We already seen they're keeping tabs, and it's causing you inner conflict whether they're loyal or not, okay? But you could be holding into these authentic vibes, okay? Or you could have this inner conflict of wondering if this person is authentic or loyal, or these people. It's like they're pretending to be fine. Or you maybe appear to be strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable. So this is how these people could make you feel like you always questioning some shit. Feel me? There's always some type of partial truth here in this situation. So what's the outcome here? Okay, Spirit, let's get a Reiki message. The right path. Spirit says you're on the right path. If you need to know, you're on the right path. If you're feeling fearful, depressed, or pessimistic, this indicates that something is wrong in your life or you're not going in the right direction. Whereas if you're feeling enthusiastic, optimistic, or content, then you are on the right path, doing what you need to do, being who you really are. So these people could have tried to cover up some shit, okay? And try to really kind of make somebody just, it's like triggering energy, okay? Somebody could have wanted you to commit suicide. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally. Support will surround me and movements will forward. So it's like moving out of this pessimistic energy. Whatever you're feeling, you need to trust your intuition when it comes to whoever these people are that's causing you to question their loyalty and their authenticity. It's saying each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So that's the truth that you needed to see in regard to whatever situation this is. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I send you all love, peace, light, and prosperity. I feel like you're removing yourself from this toxicity and these people who didn't want to be exposed, okay? These people cause a lot of unhappiness here, okay? I feel like it's a lot of people who in the Hierophant reverse and the Lover's energy in reverse. These are people who are not, again, I keep hearing that not of wise counsel energy, okay? The Spirit is saying you're on the right path. You are feeling, whatever you're feeling is accurate due to these people not being loyal, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. You keep spreading positivity and doing what you're doing. Whatever you were suspecting is, yes, this was a cover-up. These people did not want you to know what was going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of hidden truths, and there's a lot more that's going to be revealed, okay? So just stay tuned and keep your keep your ear to the Most High, okay? I was going to say keep your ear to the streets. Keep your ear to the Most High and keep listening to those intuitive hints and intuitive nudges that Most High is giving you regarding this situation. It's definitely going to be a tower moment. And this is coming up real soon, okay? And I keep getting a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of energy, okay? So that's the message. And again, I'll be back with another one.